Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow marks the start of the Wisconsin fishing season, and I'm super excited. And for some reason, I decided to wait all winter to do some serious tackle organization. So that's what you're seeing right here. What I'm doing is I'm taking all my loose baits and baits in boxes that are meant for specific trips, and I'm putting those baits back into the boxes where they belong. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through again and take out all the baits that I think I might use tomorrow and then pack them in my backpack. And so I'm going to walk you through basically my tackle since I have you here.
I just showed you the time lapse, so I think all my tackles pretty much in the stock, so to speak, boxes. So these are all my soft plastics. These are all my hard baits, terminal tackle, etc. There's another stack of about this many trays directly behind. And then I have all my boxes. This is my regular fishing backpack. I also have another backpack which I now use for just fly fishing. And I cleared out all the trays in here and the top so that now I can take my organized tackle, totally dismantle it again, and put what I need for tomorrow in these boxes. Anyways, I thought in the meantime I could take you on a little tackle tour through my tackle boxes themselves. I'm not going to show you my rods and reels right now because they're all over the place. So I have a couple mystery tackle boxes. These are March and April boxes, just the regular bass box, which I couldn't do a slam on because the season's closed. So this is just some tools. These are my clippers I usually take. These are actually my Lucky clippers. I had these since I was like 8 years old. I used to be able to put this over my head. Yeah. Anyways, my pliers, hook file. I just bought this bait. I'm really excited to use it. I think I'm going to catch some really nice fish on it. I might use this tomorrow, but I'm fishing in a pretty snaggy place, so I'm not sure I'll bust it out because I don't want to lose it. It's like a $15 bait. Here's some of my soft plastics. I have them separated by these cardboard dividers that I made. I have tubes, corrals, trailers, all sorts of things. Creature baits. I think I'm going to try some lizards tomorrow. Given that the water has cleared up a little bit from what it was today. If not, I might not use them. And then I have some paddle, like some swim baits type things, like Kitex style, basically paddle tail soft plastics. Sorry, I'm going to try to take you through this quick because I could spend hours looking through this stuff. So I have this is a random assortment of. I put garlic mash in here to scent them up. So I have flukes, some gulp live, curly tail worms. I used to use these a ton, but I don't use them too much anymore. And then straight tail worms, which are I have like trick worms, Ned ring worms, drop shot worms. Obviously Senkos are couple different sorts. I'm actually pretty low on Senkos, although these work just as good. These are classic Senko. So that's my soft plastics. What the heck happened here? This is my trout spinning rod. Alright. So I have terminal tackle, which is overflowing by a mile and a half. That's just some of my terminal. Right now I have like jig heads, hooks, weights, a couple bobbers in there. Here's one of my crankbaits box or hard baits. I have jerk baits and pretty much the shallow running crankbaits / jerk baits, and then I have lipless cranks. This one I'm going to try. I'm really excited to try this. This is a soft-bodied lipless crankbait, and on top of that, it actually has like glow sticks that you can put inside. So if it's really low light conditions, I don't know if I really believe in the whole glow stick thing. I'll give it a try. Why not, right? Some of my spinner baits. These are kind of my better spinner baits. And I have jigs and I'm not going to go through spinner baits. I have jigs and guess, my chatterbaits. I have some hair jigs, don't use a ton, some bass jigs, which until very recently I haven't really used jigs that much. I think I'm still trying to figure out how to really fish them effectively. Chatterbaits I started using a couple years ago, and they've done well for me, but I have other confidence baits that I kind of stick to, and so I just don't try everything. Here's another crankbait box. Shad wraps, flicker shads. Half of these I've found down by the river, and the hooks are really good quality, so they stay good. Anyways, that's a aside. These are just, I think, some like, yeah, these are like DT. These are like classic Rapalas, like really deep diving. I don't know what they are. Square bills, the live targets, deep diving. These are ones that I need to replace the rusty hooks on. And then I have some live target crappies / sunfish. Already went through all that. Oh, this stuff, I have basically some like Northland tackle, paddle tails, some storm swim baits, live target swim bait. All this stuff I'm not really going into tomorrow. This is my top waters, frogs, poppers, buzz baits. Man, I really do not have much of this. Some spoons, which I rarely use. This is pretty much all empty stuff. Just like random old baits that I don't use anymore. I'm not using these tomorrow, but I'll go into them just because it's a cool box. These are my kind of oversized / musky baits. So I have mapped number 5, another bucktail. I have some really good swim baits. These Savage Gear swim baits. This is, I think, baby bass. What is this color? Oh, I guess that's like a pike color. Anyways, Alabama rig. Here's the baby bass. Jake lure. This is a big storm swim bait. And these are handmade baits. This is a handmade musky bait. This is another handmade, I suppose it's a musky bait. It's signed by someone, but I do not have a clue what signature that is. If anybody knows what that signature or whose signature that is, let me know. But it's signed. Haven't used it mainly because of that. Then some bigger, just some deeper diving. This is another handmade musky bait. Found this guy. Found that guy last year. That's pretty much it. Just got a trick getting all this stuff in here. That's good enough, right? Ooh, maybe not. Alright. And then I just have a bunch of random stuff. I have reels, line, fish attractants, etc., etc. Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of working with for tomorrow. I'm going to organize that, obviously consolidate or take out the things I want, put them in these boxes / this bag, and then I'll be good to go. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions about my stuff, and subscribe if you haven't already. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.